we are here along Jago Road, and we are seeing a very, very hopeless situation because most of the commuters have had to walk to work, and so far you can see along the road, most of the vehicles on the road are personal vehicles because every person with a moving vehicle has it on the road just to help him get to work. There are very few commuter vehicles that apparently have complied, and the drivers and the Matatu operators are confident that they will not have trouble with law enforcement officers. We have been able to chat with a few of the boda operators who apparently have been making a killing from morning, and we are going to talk to some of them, one of whom will tell us about how the situation has been on the road, and we are going to find out whether or not they have been able to benefit from this situation. Habari yako? Kumekuaje kutoka asubuhi?
Kutoka asubuhi kumekuwa hivi. Watu wamedhokoma ndio, lakini magari zinajua zikifungana pia watu waendi sana na magari. Sasa inabidi watu wanakanyaga tu mguu.
Na umeona kutoka saa ngapi na train imekuwa operational? Situation imekuwa aje watu wakijaribu kufika kazini?
Watu waliamka mapema saa 10, watu wamekuwa chini, watu wakingangana wakijaribu kwenda Wera. Train imepiga mara 2 iende ikirudi. Watu wamekuwa wakienjoy hiyo tu train tu, upande wa train ndio imekuwa watu.
Na in any other situation, train ina operate how many times in a day?
Inalingana. Kuna saa 1:30, kuna saa 1:40 na kuna saa 3.
Na leo imekuwa tofauti kivipi?
Leo imekuwa tofauti juu unapata saa 1 inaenda mara 2, inaenda inarudi saa 5, kama ni saa 1:30 inarudi saa 4 hapo. Saa 3:30 iko tu bado.
Yes, Ken, you can see how difficult it has been for Kenyans to get to work today. And behind me, you can see droves of people still trying to get to work. On the other side, the petrol station right behind me, there are Matatus that have been parked there because maybe perhaps they know very well that they are not compliant of the rules. And so a look at the rules that the Matatus are expected to comply with. One of them is that they are supposed to have the yellow line around the vehicle. They are also supposed to have all the personnel uniformed and their pictures displayed on the screen, on the windscreen. Also, they are also supposed to fit their vehicles with speed governors and also safety belts. According to following of this developing story yesterday, we found out that most of the commuters going to church yesterday were arrested for not using their safety belts. And according to the rules, every passenger who is found without having belted themselves up, they will be able to pay a fine of 500 shillings. We are trying to find some of them to talk to us, but it has been really difficult because, of course, they are trying to beat the rush and to battle the challenge of going to work. You can see on this side of my left hand, most of the stage or areas of catching the Matatus are full, and so we can be sure that this situation will continue for the better part of the week. Most of the Matatu operators are saying that the set date that was on the 12th of November, that these rules were supposed to start being observed, has not yet lapsed, and so they do not understand why the transport officials are giving them a hard time. We have successfully been able to find one brave commuter and who can spare us a few minutes to tell us how the situation has been for him since morning. Habari yako?
Nzuri sana.
Uliamka saa ngapi na umekuwa kwa stage kutoka saa ngapi?
Nimeamka saa 1, ilifaa niende mjengo. Sasa nimekaa hapa tangu saa 1, tumengoja gari hakuna. Sasa hata sijui vile nitafanya kazi. Tumengoja, hakuna magari. Ukiuliza nini, ukienda kwa gari yenye available, wanakuambia mia mpaka town. Penye tunalipanga 30 bob. Sasa imenishinda vile naenda saa hii kazi.
Na hii imekuwa situation, imekuwa affect kivipi? Umeongea na boss wako kazini na una anticipate hii wiki itakuwaje kwa Wakenya?
Okay, boss amenitumia text akasema kama uingii kazi hata usiingie juu. Ni kama amechukulia nimegunua kuenda kazi. But in real sense ni mambo na fair. So sijui kama watanifuta ama nini. Juu inafaa niingie kazi saa 1 na saa hizi sijaingia bado.
Na matatu ambazo zimekuwa njiani, umeona ni kama zina ni ngapi hivi? Umekuwa hapa kwa stage muda mrefu, unaona kama hii situation ita affect wa Kenya kivipi? Kwani hizi magari zina service watu wengi hapa katika hii town ya Nairobi.
Okay, magari yenye imekuwa leo imekuwa kidogo sana. Imekuwa magari kidogo, sasa hata most watu wengi hawajaenda kazi. Hata vile unaona tumesimama hapo almost 2 hours. Hakuna gari yenye available. Yenye available bei ni kama yote, nafikiri unaenda kununua plot. Yeah.
Pole na tunakutakia safari njema, ufike kazini salama.
So.
Yes, Ken, you can see that is the situation. If you can look at the stretch of the road, you can see that most of the vehicles are personal vehicles, and so we are assuming that some of them are Uber or Taxify and the other taxi service vehicles, and also personal vehicles of people who have had them maybe in their houses because of the high cost of fuel. But now we are seeing most Kenyans pulling out their vehicles on the road, and this is really affecting the traffic situation in Nairobi. On any other day, this time, this road would have been clear. But as you can see, the situation is very, very, very difficult for commuters who are trying to make it to work. And we hope that the situation can be resolved or a solution can be arrived at soon.